Hi everyone, and this will be round 4. I haven't played this match against ant590 yet, and I issued the challenge about 17 hours ago, so I guess he hasn't played it yet. Some people open one heart with this, and it's definitely tempting, but in this case my partner saved me. I can come here to the bottom right. And especially now, I mean, technically I'm not a maximum or anything, but my partner is free to pass. He should have this, his first thought should be that I'm probably stretching here. Well, his first thought was definitely not that. He raised me on 3-card support, and I'm just completely definitely going down here, unless there is something very strange going on. So I guess what I really need to do is play on diamonds instantly. Come hell or high water, is that an expression? I think it is. Play diamonds until the cows come home. That's another way of putting it. Wow. It's a stiff diamond from east. West overcoat, 1 diamond with 2 clubs with 5-5 in the minors. Okay. Well, the good thing is we didn't miss game. It's not that we're in the wrong game, it's that we're in game wrongly. Partner really didn't have anything to do with, had no business bidding to 4 hearts. So at least 3, but I mean, so the thing is I can actually discard the diamond on that club, but it's gonna take a while until I get there. And indeed I have this issue as well, so I need to do it this way now, and I guess I just play them off from the top. I don't know, the jack, if the jack wants to appear, that's awesome. If not, then that's also awesome. But now I think I'm high. My hand is high. And minus 200. Not perfect. Okay, it's one of these doubles that you shouldn't really make, but I still have an opening hand with some tolerance for all suits, and I think overall I prefer doubling here than passing and then worrying about it later. Just so many times you can get in trouble if you don't bid your hand. Of course, now counter example or a counter argument to it would be that you're not bidding your hand if you're just doubling with all 13-point hands, but and that's fair enough as well. It's just that he led the king from king, what? Stiff king? Stiff king, okay. So counter to that counter argument is that, yeah, I want to encourage my partner to bid their hand. That's the main point. I think it's very valuable. Okay, and by now I hope that they're oft enough that... Ah, come on, what? What is that? Everybody has so many stiffs. No. So there's one more. Is there one more trump or 2 more trumps? Well, whatever. Okay, I can try to move myself to show you the hand as well. So first 8 boards, you see them, and the others. Yeah, so 6-1. Sorry, diamonds were 6-2. Hearts were 5-1. Sick distribution. 17, but I'm gonna upgrade this to show both majors. I always want to upgrade, so it's not exactly surprising, but it's a decent, really decent hand. Just this low doubleton in diamonds. Yeah, I mean, we would have been in game also if I opened no trump. I just didn't have a good reason not to take the finesse. Well, I guess the same goes here. So by now I'm reduced to a double finesse doubly sitting in spades, and not even that. Oh my god. What are these hands? Guys, just let me just make a game with 25 points. 26, 17 plus 9, right? Yeah. Oh. I'm going down at least twice. At least twice. And I haven't even done anything wrong. What is that? Of course. Yeah, so I kind of end played west because even though there is one more trump, I think. Ah, there is no more trumps. Okay, that's great. It's a great plan, but it doesn't matter. It was down 2. Sick. Super sick. 3 finesses were offside. Hmm. King of clubs was offside. Ace queen of diamonds was offside. And the jack of, well, the jack of spades was kind of understandable, but still. Well, I'm gonna try 3 no trump. Hoping for spades or clubs to run. The problem is I can't test spades. That's the main problem. Queen doubleton would have been nice, but of course my partner didn't promise that. On the other hand, I'm still stopping diamonds. I don't, right? No, it's gonna be ace queen 9. Oh, that's sick. I should have ducked that stupid diamond. Oh. Yeah, I was hoping that East would have the king, of course, but he didn't promise the king or anything. Oh, that's so sick. I thought I have a guaranteed second stop, but it's not true. You have to pay attention to this thing. It's vulnerable imps game. I'm just gonna play ace for the ace of hearts and which he does have, but it's all too late. Down 2. If I duck that diamond, am I making? Yeah, heart would have beaten it, I can imagine that. No. Ace of clubs. What? Ace of clubs and then what? Ace of clubs? And then a heart. Ace of clubs and heart, maybe. Ace of clubs and heart, but then why do you need the ace of clubs? I was thinking you need to play the ace of clubs because east, then you strip east of his club, but this is not true. I mean, I don't know if this is cheating, analyzing during the game, but I just really need to know. How on earth do you make with ace of clubs there? Ace of clubs. Let's take the ace of clubs. No heart. Okay. So if is ducks this, then the hand is over, right? Then you just have 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So 6 spades and one of each suit. So ace needs to take this. No, east is unplayed. He can't play. Yeah, so the hand is over anyway. Okay, so if I play it without the ace of clubs, I can take the ace and what? Ah, no, that's the point, yeah. Yeah, he takes the ace of hearts and indeed, yeah, he plays a club through and then this club is just it's just killing me. It just puts me back in dummy. So East was kind of unplayed. Or I mean in the sense of like he didn't have any good plays. But if I don't take the ace of clubs, then if I don't play the ace of clubs, then now East can unplay dummy basically. Like either I play so if now he just takes this, then the club is the only thing now. Whatever I do, let's say I play the jack, then it's the king, ace, and now I can't come back to my hand. So the main point of that heart was to come back to my hand. And if then here, if I play ace of clubs, low, heart. Now if he takes this, and he starts playing on diamonds, trying to put dummy in. Heart or whatever. I can play oh, heart is the only card. Well, that's funny that the heart is the only card. Ah, of course, king of hearts is already high. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, if I throw away something else, then I just lose a trick, of course. Then here I can just exit a club and West is out of clubs, that's the point. And now West needs to put me in. I mean, either if he plays back a club, then dummy is high, and if he doesn't play back a club, then my hand is high. Yeah, no, it's a cute hand. Okay, maybe after this I will be inspired to play a bit better. Hard to believe, but let's see. One no trump. Okay, this will be it. This hand will turn the whole tournament around. Low spade, already a good start. The 7, okay. So 4 spades plus 3 hearts is 7 plus 2 aces is 9, okay. And let's hope it's not 5-1. Okay, it's not 5-1. Everything is fine. Even the good hand came in. And it's a bit frustrating because this is a very easy hand now, and now I'm gonna take a bunch of tricks and I actually don't need all those tricks. So, and $100 says the king of diamonds is also on side. It's just the way these hands work. Like whenever something sits right, then okay, at least I lost $100. So at least not everything went right here. We're making some kind of Political contribution, no, but it's not allowed. I'm not a US citizen, not even close. Hard double. 4 diamonds, and we had this in one of the previous rounds, and this is just some weird random hand. It was just completely nonsense. No, I refuse to do it. No, I'm sorry. I mean, I should bid 5 diamonds with this hand, but I'm not gonna do it because I know that it's just some crap. Yeah, I mean, it's just nonsense. Like, there's no point in bidding. I mean, there's no point in even bidding with that hand. Not even, let alone, you know, for 4 diamonds. Like, it's one of the reasons why you shouldn't make these random doubles opposite Gib, because he just goes completely insane. There's absolutely no reason to bid 4 diamonds with that. Maybe 3 diamonds if you really want to. Double, of course, is the best. It's a responsive double, but you can't expect so much from Gib, but void, really? Like, that's just gotta be the point there. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Void, spade void. These hands just suck. It's amazing. Like, it's just, how can these hands suck so much? Okay, let's see. I think he still has one diamond. The jack, right? Absolutely no reason. The West End is interesting. Some people might be tempted to bid 1 spade. I'm one of those people, and over 2 diamonds you would just bid 2 hearts, and that's the sad part. Is that actually it's a great hand for hearts, and no, you're understating your values. But your spades really like. I don't know. Yeah, probably one heart is the best bid, but yeah, sorry, 2 hearts of course. Okay, 2 diamonds is just weak. Okay. Just showing my hand here. What's up with that guy? Okay, these hands are all completely off the wall. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're in a pretty bad game here, I think. So we had a bunch of information during the bidding. So West bid 2 clubs and then doubled 2 spades. So I guess he's like really short in spades. If that's the case, maybe I should be catering to a stiff there by playing low from my hand twice. Maybe, I'm not sure. I mean, it's not much of a catering, it's just that... Yeah, it's 5-0. These boards are completely crazy. I don't know what's up with... I mean, you know, actually it's like, usually like old people are complaining about like, what's up with these... the dealing machine is wrong or whatever, like, but yeah, that's the way it is. It is a little crazy, you have to admit. What's going on here? Let's see how many diamonds I can cash. Probably maybe this one still. Rough, play back a spade and take the last spade. Oh no. I also roughed a few times, yeah, that's true. Ah, the diamond 10 would have been high if he plays back a spade, that's the reason. Let's do it. What is this? We went down 6 out of the 7 times. I mean, I'm not saying I'm playing perfectly, but it's just really so many bad breaks. Yeah, it's true. So West had a problem there, and I like delayed 2 clubs I like, but then the double, I don't know. I don't know if it's really strong enough for something like that. For a squeeze, I would have needed to lose a spade early. Oh, I can rough a club. Yeah. So the club is not high. I guess the diamond's also not high. Wait, was the club high? No, it wasn't, was it? No, it wasn't high. Okay. He discarded it in the next last trick. Okay. One heart. One no trump is tempting, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm just gonna go for 4 hearts. It's a bit extreme, but at least I know where the points are. And sometimes we'll make. I'm gonna take the ace because I don't particularly want West to keep on leading. There's no restricted choice because there's only one more trump out. If they force me, I will obviously just take the diamond finesse. And in fact, even now, I would play a few trumps just for fun, but just for my peace of mind, kind of. It's nice to be able to play a few tricks in a contract where everything was more or less behaving normally. It's a complete nightmare, this set was. I want to say that, I mean, of course, people can always say, well, your opponent will have the same boards, and that's true definitely it's true, but 8 plus, wow. Okay, we're playing slam, and now this is important. I need to count my aces. So the black would ask about spade aces, and I have 1, 2 in spades, and 2 outside spades, so that's 4. 1 or 4. Okay. We have all kings and all key cards. Does not promise extras. Well, I don't really care. So we're gonna have, let's say, 5 spade tricks and 4 clubs is 9. Plus 2 diamonds is... Yeah, the problem is that my partner only promised 8 plus, and then queen of spades plus ace of clubs is already 6. So one more king is already asking for a bit too much. I'm just gonna show my king of clubs and see what he does. Okay. Okay, in fact this is the best slam. No, 7 no trump would have been the same. There's no roughs here. In fact, I could even... no, I can't claim because West could have jack 10 4. And in fact I played it wrong because I should have played low to the queen, because that way I can catch East's Jack 10 fourth, but I got lucky here. It's a pretty big deal. Yeah, I should have played low to the queen, and this is where you see that bridge is a bit of a stupid game, because and I don't know, whatever. In some sports, like, every single mistake gets punished because it just means you are less efficient. Like, slightly less dramatic but more interesting hand here, because I mean the other one was exciting but boring. Does that make sense? I guess. But if hearts break, then this will also be a pretty boring hand overall. Six, seven, eight. One heart. Let's see. I think I got three clubs. This would be a nice time to have some kind of length signals, but we don't, so it's gonna need to guess that my partner is three. Yeah, I just don't see how we're beating this. My partner probably doesn't have the ace of diamonds. So I had 13. And then we had 10. My partner should have some points there, yeah, that's true. So no, probably he does have the ace of diamonds. Now we can play a hard 3 if he still has one, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get a spade trick here. But that would be all I'm getting. So maybe, yeah, the diamond switch would have been better. Maybe I could have even beaten it. Interesting. It was just a little bit disheartened there. Yeah, diamond switch. Exactly. One spade. Let's see, 4 more boards. Slightly less dramatic scores than before. So this is natural non-forcing. I like this. I actually like this so much more than some stupid burden rate. Like, who cares about 7 to 9 or 9 to 11 or whatever? Just 2 spades or 3 spades and be done with it. I mean, just so much wasted space. Ace of spades, hearts, maybe. Because playing on diamonds won't really help. They will need to play on diamonds, or if they play on clubs, then I will get in at some point. Ah, wait. That's pretty dumb. Whatever. Okay, so now I need it to be I don't even know. What is this? Okay, yeah, this was one of the winning cases where now I can ruff a diamond in peace. Ah, but I could have just ruffed a spade. What's going on here? Dumb, 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 dumb. So they... I know they didn't get the Trump promotion. Okay. It's all good. 10 tricks? 3 more boards. Two spades. The problem is that I didn't really bid my hand strong enough. But by now it really looks like my partner is really short in spades, so maybe there's a case to be made to playing only 4 spades. So there's no way I'm gonna ruff clubs in dummy. If I'm not ruffing clubs, then I don't see how we're making slam. Maybe, I mean, maybe if his hearts are so good, then I could just discard all of them, but I don't know. I think this was right. Okay, so yeah, I just draw trumps and play a diamond king, right? Wait. If they duck it, then I just get rid of one club on the king of hearts and be done with it. So I think that's pretty simple. Because yeah, there was no way I can discard that king of diamonds on something. Okay, so they're even 4-1. It's dumb, but at least we're not going. Scheiße. That was a misclick. Oh, come on. This is so dumb. Diamond throw, yeah. So stupid. So dumb. Okay, I mean, I don't know if it's bad luck or what. I should just... It's just completely dumb. It's really stupid. I obviously was trying to play the king of diamonds, but... Okay. Just another game swing. I mean, just there's still some element of skill in misclicks. I mean, somebody who, I mean, I misclick more than average. I mean, maybe it's because I'm commentating, but it's... No, yeah, okay, now this was not a misclick. This was just me being stupid, so that's a difference. Okay. Is everything like 5-0 today or what? I mean... 5-0, 5-1, 5-0, 5-1, 5-0, 5-1. So there's an element of skill involved in avoiding misclicks and just like paying attention. And it's the same with if you pull the wrong cards from your hand and you're like doing it like non-stop, then it just means you're bad at pulling cards from your hand. So it's definitely not like bad luck. I mean, people would usually talk about it that way. Definitely, if my opponent misclicks, then I feel like it's good luck for me, but it's still something that I should pay a bit more attention to. Yeah, let's see. What is this? Let's see. Lose a heart, a spade, and two clubs. That is if hearts are 3-3. If they're not, then I lose one more, but shouldn't lose more than that. I took it here so that I can go back to my hand with the king. I sound like Phil Hellmuth, except I don't have any bracelets or anything, so at least I'm not turning to the dealer and telling him he's giving me bad beats. I can try some kind of a weird squeeze, but spades haven't been played at all yet, so there's no way spades are high. Oh yeah, I'm going completely crazy. Yeah, the king of clubs was still out. It doesn't matter. I had 8 tricks, but a really bad set. Yep. And only 15, that's crazy. So here Ant passed first, and then bid 2 spades. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think double is just better. I mean, maybe I need to take into account that I'm playing with Gib, and Gib will just jump like completely randomly for no apparent reason, but I just think that this passing first and then bidding 2 spades, it's just not for me. I mean, I think in real life it's definitely wrong against Gibbs, I don't know, but I'm not gonna change my whole life philosophy due to this. This one, let's see, what was this? 1 spade, 1 no trump. Yeah, again, one of those bits. I mean, honestly, here I can't complain too much. I mean, I almost never overcall 1 no trump with 14. And I thought of it here, but I just thought double is okay, and double in this case is not completely orthodox, but I think many top players do double with these hands. However, given that Gibbs are losing their minds over double, then maybe it was better to bid 1 on trump. So this one I would say it's kind of a tie. Here I went down 2 and he made it, so this is something where I should kind of think about this. I thought there was no way of making it, so let's see. Ah, he opened 1 on trump, yeah. Yeah, it was just right-sided this way. And then maybe West even led the stiff king, yeah. Yeah, I would say, I mean, I could say that it's bad luck for me, but on the other hand, So it's kind of a random negative consequence of not opening one note trump. And yeah, I mean, I can't fault him for winning his hand. I mean, yeah, I mean, 11 imps is a bit steep, but yeah. What was this? 3 note trump. He opened one spade, I guess. It's also a style issue, but I don't think he read the 2 note trump bid. Yeah, so this was, I guess, a mistake from him. He bid 4 spades because he thought 2 note trump is Jacoby, which it should be, but Gibbs just don't play it that way. Gibbs play it as a balanced invite, which is definitely not a good way of playing it, but it is what it is. This is, I went down in force. Yeah, this was just stupid misclick. Yeah, so that was basically 10 out of the 15 was due to a misclick, but of course it just means, yeah, just don't misclick, and then you're fine. Yeah, pretty dumb. And then this one here, we made 2 hearts and he was in 1 note trump. He passed over one note trump. Yeah, I mean, technically you're not allowed to, but it kind of makes sense on this hand. On the other hand, yeah, it is. I don't know. I don't like pass, but I can see why somebody might want to do it. So yeah, a bunch of random swings, and the main point was this this misclick. Yeah, and it was definitely not as bad as I thought. And yeah, yeah. So at the moment, I lost 2 matches, and the other 2 were not very good either. So I have to pay a bit more attention in the future. Sorry about everything, and sorry about complaining. It is what it is. Yeah, bridge is bridge, and I'm not exactly playing it. I'm playing something else. Thanks for watching. See you around.